Hello. Welcome back to another episode of it's too hard today. Okay, whatever. Hello. Welcome to another episode of Lina and her anecdotes. So, I might call it Linadotes from now on. I think it sounds very catchy. Let's just dive into it. Okay. So the first one is shoots without condoms. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you are shooting without a condom, it means that you have to get tested very, very, very often. What do I mean with very often? Like, just think by yourself. If you are not in this industry, how often are you getting tested for STDs? Yep, say it with me. Barely, right? So in this industry, we get tested every 2 weeks. But there's a catch. You are responsible to that yourself. Which means if you don't get tested and your test is older than 2 weeks, you just can't shoot. So it is your responsibility to check up on that, whether or not it is still valid, right? Okay, it's not rocket science, but you have to do it. And you have to cover the expenses of that yourself, etc. So there is this big responsibility that we carry, like all of us. Because if you don't have it, you just can't shoot for a production. But in my case, I've stopped shooting for productions like years ago. So that means I don't get tested that frequent anymore. But I do get tested, obviously. So it is just for our own safety and for the safety of others. Like there's this whole website even, I think it's called Pass Check or something. And it mentions if there is something going on in the industry, so all of the productions just stop. They just stop making content as long as the person is not getting tested again. And if the person is still testing positive, the shoots will not be going on for a whole lot of time, whatever. So there is this whole safety thing in this industry, which is very, very nice. Okay, that is just not really an anecdote, but it's just something I would like to tell you. Yeah, but this one is an anecdote. I'm just getting comfy, okay? And it says, in just one word, tapijtlikker. I had no idea what that means. In English, it gets translated to carpet muncher. Yeah, so I still didn't know what that meant. Wow, I told you it was hard today. But a carpet muncher, or tapijtlikker, basically means lesbian, but in a harsh way of telling someone that they're lesbian. So someone just commented that. I think it was a reel. No, it was a photo. It was a photo, actually, of me and Gigi. And the guy just commented, tapijtlikker. But I didn't know what it meant. So I was just trying to check if it was a typo or anything. So I was like, okay, maybe it could have meant liker. You see, liquor has 2 K's in it, and liker is just 1 K. So I kept guessing what it could mean. And then I just Googled it, because I thought maybe it is a real word. Because he just typed the word in 2 words. You see, that is why I was confused. And I found out it meant lesbian, but in a very harsh way. So it actually didn't hurt me at all, because I just thought it was very funny and I learned a new word. So thank you for that. And then I have this is a very funny one, actually. It says, a guy on Instagram starts flirting, but then he wants me to join his agency, and then he starts flirting again. So this guy was just messaging me. Very simple, very easy, like, hey, how are you? Or something like that. And usually I don't answer it, but I just like it. I double tap it. And I did the same for him, I think. I'm not sure anymore. But he just started flirting, like, hey, you're so pretty, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I appreciate that. So I said, okay, thank you. And then all of a sudden, he just mentions that he's part of an agency team, that he also wants to have me in his team to make money out of me, of course. But I told him, like, hey, you kind of need to decide what you want to be. Like, do you want to be a fan, or do you want to be someone from an agency and make something out of this? So he said, oh, yeah, I will be professional from now on. Okay, fine. So I kept talking with him, and he starts flirting again. So then I told him, okay, well, shut up now, and I will block you, because this is not making sense at all. So yeah, that was quite weird. So if this agency is seeing that, please talk to him about that. Give him some manners. And then last but not least, oh yeah, that's a good thing. Oh, all of the anecdotes are actually quite good today. So I am now a photo slash video slash producer, photo slash videographer, right? And also a producer, because I've done 2 videos now, yeah. And Monday is my third one. So that is in 2 days. I don't know when I will be posting this, but in 2 days I have a third video coming up. And I'm so excited. Yeah, I really am. So I don't know why it happened really, but all of a sudden I just was checking the website of this thing in Belgium. It's called Sintra. Sintra is a place where adults get the chance to learn something new. And in my case, I was checking out the course of videography and video editing, and also content creation is a course. So I checked them, and I've been to the place actually, because there was an info day, so you could visit the school. And I talked to the tutors. Is it tutor? The person who is teaching you stuff. So I was talking to those people, and they all told me the same thing from the different courses. Like, you know too much of this course already. You have been doing too much with videos and photos and editing and whatsoever, so you know all the stuff. There's no need for you to be in this course, because you will get bored so quickly, so easily. So I asked them, what do I do then? And then they actually helped me out by making the decision for me. And that was to just invest the money from the course that I was about to pay into a camera. So I started Googling stuff. I asked a lot of photographers and videographers I've already worked with to give some recommendations. And it became a Sony A7. It's A7 III, if you are interested. But I bought that one, and it is a very nice camera to photograph, but also to videograph. So that means I've shot my very first video of a girl using things. And it looked so beautiful, and I really loved the video, but I actually had some troubles with my sound. But I couldn't blame myself, because it was my first time recording. So, nothing to worry about. So I then made a second video, and that was from a couple. And that was very interesting, because it was my first time shooting something like that. And also my first time being so close to a couple. Because, they were being intimate, And I had to tell them, like, okay, can you please stop now? Because this shot is very beautiful and I want to take some pictures from that. So I just had to interrupt them all along. So I kind of felt awkward doing that, but I already knew the people, so that was quite easily to do. I'm not saying that it's not awkward to do because it still was very awkward. But anyway, so in 2 days I am filming another couple, and I'm really looking forward to it because it will be in a very cool and awesome location. I'm so grateful for this opportunity, really. Like, I'm just giggling all along when I get to meet the people that I'm shooting. I'm like, okay, so you're shooting this, this, and this, and that. Are you excited? Like, I'm even more excited than they are. But they both love the results already. So I'm really, really grateful for all of this that is happening. Yeah, I think I will just stop the video because it's all positive vibes and I don't want to ruin that. Thank you for being here again. And I'll see you later, alligator.